Now, typically I have an opening for you and all of that, but this is more or less for how society is going right now. As you see in the post, there is a young girl by the name of Lil Tay who just turned 18 and made $1 million off of OF in 3 hours.
What the fuck is going on here?
And the reason I'm talking about this is very simple. It is very hard to defend society as it is when you have people who will spend money on a site just because someone turned 18 and started posting videos or pictures or whatever this young lady is posting, because I have no idea. But it becomes a very problematic thing and very hard to defend men when they post something, when they pay this type of money. All jokes aside, I had to read the article just because I was like, yo, something's not making sense. Literally, her birthday was a couple days ago. I think on the 3rd or the 4th. This girl made $1 million in 3 hours, and they actually did a tally up. I'm going to actually read the total tally up for you just so you can understand. This woman made $1,024,298.09.
You lie! You're lying! Liar! Lies! The filthy earth boy lies!
500,000 plus was in subscriptions. Almost 27,000 were in tips. And then almost 500,000 came from messages.
This shit is crazy, bro.
I want you to understand how thirsty these men have to be to make this happen. You know, you can't educate a culture when money talks. They always say money talks, BS walks. And if you're telling young ladies, hey, don't get into the OnlyFans thing because once you do it, that's a wrap. Most people don't make this type of money. Some people only make a couple $100s a month, so on and so forth. But then you have someone like her, Bad Bobby, the Cash Me Outside girl. You have these people that come out and say, oh, I made $1 million in 6 hours, which is Bad Bobby. In 3 hours, I made $1 million. It makes it very difficult for a young, susceptible mind to not think, as soon as I turn 18, I'm going to make money like that. And then for them not to look at men as a cash machine, because you can't be expected to be treated with respect if you're not respecting your culture or your gender. You make the rest of us look like we just out here cashing out just because they're females. This is not how the game works. It has to be earned. These people aren't earning it. This girl was already a social media standout because she had been making content since she was 11. For 7 years, she had been making content. Because I remember her being a rapper 7 years ago. Now that she's 18, these people are looking at her as an object. And I'd be fair to say they was probably looking at her as an object in between that time. Me personally, ugh. But when they say, oh, there's a new woman that turns 18 every day, that's predatory to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going out my way looking for no 18-year-old, and I am for sure not paying for it. Just because you turn 18, what does that mean? Y'all dudes are so thirsty that you are messing up the game. You have oversaturated the game now. It was almost like with D-pics. Dudes are sending their D-pics out so much that no one really cares for them, right? You oversaturated the game. Now, y'all oversaturating the game again by just cashing out and paying to where people think this is a normality. And it's not. We do not pay people just to exist. You make money because of what you put forth. And I think it irks me because it's like, man, it's hard to justify men. Hey, man, you know, we're all not like this. We actually function in a realm that makes sense. Like, we're normal people. But then you have these dudes that come out and do stuff like this, and it's like, golly, another L that men got to take because these bad apples are doing it. I'm sorry, there's so much stuff that's free online, but you want to pay. I don't know if it's to show support for what the people have been doing over the years or whatever the case may be, but you make these people become braggadocious and think that that's the norm. It's not the norm. Just because these dudes sign up to OnlyFans and they're caking out doesn't mean that they're caking out to everybody. But women are starting to make OnlyFans an actual career path. And that is a bad thing because they don't tell you what happens after you age out and no one wants to deal with you anymore. Okay, your 1 to 10 year spotlight is over now. Hopefully you made enough money in that time frame. But anything you do after that will be haunted by said career path that you had chosen over those 10 years. Whatever you did, trust me, it's not protected. It will be on the internet forever. I don't know why people don't believe that. This is just how it goes every time. There are people still 40 years later are still getting put on or being brought up showing that they have footage that has been out there in the masses and losing their jobs because of it. These are real things. This is not a joke. This is not something me trying to play it off like this isn't a real thing. This stuff really happens. And, you know, even her dad, he was like, I don't plan on keeping tabs on what she's doing on OF. I didn't see anything crazy, but I'm not going to be keeping tabs on it. Because probably in his mind, he's probably like, man, I done failed. But she's grown. I can't tell her what to do anymore. That's a grown woman. If she want to show her and flaunt her body online, what am I able to do? I mean, he probably tried to show her how to stack up money, make money, all of that stuff over the years, but she's addicted to the fame. She's addicted to the cash. So she's going to still put herself out there to make money. You know, it's just a sad thing. I mean, I can say shout outs to her for making $1 million in 3 hours. That's wild. You know what I mean? But I gotta just give a thumbs down to the men, man, because y'all made that happen. You know what I mean? You got to respect her hustle, yes. But you got to look at the men like, God, you was a joke for this, man. Y'all really made men look bad for this. We look terrible, man. It's hard to defend this type of behavior. You know, man, men ain't that thirsty. And then you see something like this, and it's like, well, what do we do now? You know what I'm saying? But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Is there a societal problem where men are caking out and making the younger women think that it's okay to do this, and now it's causing a problem where people are making these weird choices in life, and because of men's thirstiness, it's throwing off the game for how ebbs and flows go as far as in that community goes? I don't know. Let me know what y'all think, and be on the lookout for more videos. All right, everybody? Peace.